What's going on, fitness family? This is your guy, Coach D, and I have here with me Jovan Jackson.
Yes, sir.
We are located in PR Fitness Studios right here in Landover, Maryland.
Right.
And I am excited, one, to be here. Definitely appreciate your time, the valuable information that you're going to share, and just kind of want to just dive right into what this fitness entrepreneurship life has been for you.
Yeah.
So many times, between the trainers and the clients that we meet, a lot of people always ask us questions about how we were able to, how we were able to evolve to a space where we saw business or entrepreneurship for ourselves. So I wanted to, hear firsthand from you, like, what are some of the things that were your initial inspirations, and hear about your journey.
All right. So, it started from, I think I was meant to be a trainer. I was born to be a trainer, but I never knew it because it all started back from, like, now that I look back on life, I see a lot of signs that led me to it that I didn't see back then.
Okay.
But now I can recognize it. My mom was in the military, okay? And she didn't believe in spankings. Like, when I get in trouble, she didn't want to beat me, anything like that. So when I used to get in trouble when I was in, like, first grade, second grade, instead of punishing me with a beating or a spanking or taking my Xbox, something like that, I would have to work out.
Mm-hmm.
So for every C, I had to do 100 push-ups. Every D, 300 push-ups. If I got caught talking in school or throwing paper, I would have to run around my block 5 miles. And I'm in, like, the first and second grade doing it, right? So I was the strongest first grader in my whole entire school because I got in trouble a lot. So it started from then. Just I used to love, and then it got to the point where I used to get in trouble so much and work out so much that it became easy. So then she had to start beating me because I got in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So it started from a young age, but obviously she planted that seed of work out when I was a very, very small child. So fast forward to now, I'm 15, 16 years old, getting my first job. My first job was a lifeguard. So, it's cool because I didn't want to work at McDonald's or Walmart like the rest of my friends, things like that. I want to do something fun, cool, show my body off. You know what I'm saying? So I became a lifeguard. Now, when you're 15, 16, lifeguard's the coolest job in the world. When you're 25, it ain't so cool no more. It's like, I got to do something else in my life at this point. You know what I'm saying? So I became a pool manager and things like that, but I'm still in the pool industry. And I feel like I'm just working, paying bills. I'm not really, fulfilling a purpose in life. I'm going to work, I'm paying bills, I'm coming home. Going to work, paying bills, coming home. There's nothing more to this. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that I notice about jobs is that they will pay you just enough to shut you up, but not enough for you to prosper in life. They pay you just enough to keep you there, to keep you set. Mm-hmm. And I felt like, okay, I'm making a good amount of money where I feel comfortable maybe taking a trip or two here and there, taking a girl on a date here and there, but I'm not stacking my savings account where I feel comfortable starting a family, supporting a wife or things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta do something. Like, I feel like I'm wasting my time away. But what do I really enjoy doing? What do I love doing? And in the back of my mind, it was always fitness. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I always stuck through my entire life. From first grade to the age of 33 now, it's always been fitness. Whether it was high school sports, wrestling team, I boxed, played football, always fitness. And I used to see trainers in the gym training, but I never thought they made money because I'm thinking, who gonna pay somebody to tell them to do a push-up? They're not making no money. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept brushing it off. And I always train people all the time. Like, my friends say, hey, can I work out with you? But I looked at it as I'm just helping my friends work out with me. I'm not training. I'm just working out together. So it never clicked. So one day I'm at home watching SportsCenter. And you know those commercials, those ITT Tech commercials? You're sitting at home doing nothing. Come join ITT Tech, become a nurse or ITT Tech. So I never wanted to be a nurse or ITT Tech person, so I just brushed those off. So one day I watched the SportsCenter, laying down in bed. You know how you got the TV on in the background while you're trying to go to sleep? And I hear, are you in shape? Do you enjoy working out? Do you train your friends and family? Why don't you become a personal trainer and get paid for it? I was like, hold up. Hold up. I work out. I'm in shape. I train my friends. Why am I not getting paid for this? Like, that's something I enjoy doing. So I called them, got enrolled in school, started like the next month or so, and like I will tell you this, every day I was going to my job, I wasn't happy. Like, I used to wake up like, man, I hate my job, I hate life, I don't want to do this, because I didn't have a purpose, like I didn't see a future. Mm-hmm. It's the day I signed up for personal training certification, my whole life changed. It's like now I'm going to work with a purpose. So things that used to make me mad at work, I brush it off. Hey Jovan, I want you to do this. That's not my job. I don't get paid for that. Now it's like, I ain't a problem. I do it.
Right.
I ain't gonna be here much longer.
Cool.
I will do anything I have to do because I'm not gonna be here much longer. Now I have a vision. So nothing you can do can affect me at this point. You know what I'm saying? So I went to work with a whole new mind frame. It was like a release off of me. So fitness was my freedom. It was my way out of the prison that I was in into a whole freedom world.
Man.
So yeah, it's deep. It's deep. So I enrolled in school, and now I'm saving my checks. At first I was blowing my checks. I was going on dates, shopping, buying Jordan, just blowing checks. But because I didn't have a purpose in life. But now that I have a purpose in life, I'm saving literally every check from this job. I'm working overtime. I'm doing everything. I'm saving. I didn't go on a date. I didn't buy ice cream. I didn't buy a shoe. I didn't buy a t-shirt. I'm saving every check to save because I know at some point I'm going to need this. I don't know what I'm going to need it for, but when I need it, I want to make sure I have it.
Right.
So I graduate school, okay? Certified personal trainer. Everyone's asking, so what are you going to do? You going to work for Gold's Gym? You going to work for Planet Fitness? I'm kind of like, you know what? I've been working for the company my entire life. Like, I want to do my own thing. So they was like, well, what do you want to do? I was like, I want to open my own gym. And they was like, so you going to what? Go run out a church or a school cafeteria after hours or something like that? And that crossed my mind.
That's industry standards, I believe. Like, because I was definitely there at the beginning phases. But when most people think about entrepreneurship, specifically having your own brick and mortar, they always look to going somewhere already established.
So that was all the suggestions of going to a school cafeteria after school or going to a church or something like that. And I'm like, I'm not really feeling those ideas. I'm not feeling the going to the Gold's Gym or any gym. I'm not really feeling the high school cafeteria thing or whatever. I want to build my own gym because what I didn't want to do is rent a warehouse. Mind you, this is my first time being a trainer. I may not be good. People may not like me. I mean, I think I'm going to be good. But every business owner that ever opened a business thought they were going to be good.
Yeah.
And businesses go out of business every single day.
Every day.
So as confident as I am, the reality is I could go out of business. So I didn't want to go spend all this money and rent a spot and not allow myself the cushion to build up my clientele first. So I said, okay, what can I do? And I just started thinking. I said, okay, I already have a house. I have this nice backyard that I'm not utilizing. I never come out in the backyard. The only time I come out is when I have a cookout. That's maybe twice a year. So the other 361 days or 63 days, 54 days, I'm not using the backyard. So I'm wasting space. So you know what? I'm going to build my own studio. I'm going to tell you like this. I told maybe like 10 people that. Literally, damn near every person was like, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. I'm telling you. They was like, bro, I love you, bro, but don't do that. Like, you're going to waste your money. And one thing that Jay-Z said is that when you tell people your big ideas and they talk down on it, they don't really mean malice or harm by it. They're telling you don't do it because they don't think they can do it. They're projecting their fears on you. So because you don't think you can do it, you're telling me I can't do it. I'm not going to listen to that.
Meanwhile, that was motivation to your fire.
Exactly.
So let me recap really quick. I want to make sure I got this all. So it started honestly with a childhood experience. And most of the time, when I do self-analyzation, it has to start with reflecting on self first. Tying necessarily your passion and something you enjoy doing now to a purpose because you were working somewhere, not necessarily having the financial life you wanted. And then literally it was the combination of childhood experience, life necessity that birthed the creativity. Perfect. And that's exactly how vision is made. That's how a person lives their dream. When you can tie your passion into something that you can manifest into thought, if you can think it, you can go get it.
Yes.
That's my belief.
100%.
That's my belief.
I definitely agree with that. Yeah. So I'm telling my friends and family, because that's who you go to when you want to express your thoughts, your friends and family. They were like, bro, that's dumb, don't do that. Like, I love you, don't waste your money. Like, just go work at Gold's Gym. Just go work at Planet Fitness. Go work at 24 Hour Fitness. There was only 2 people that was like, whatever you want to do, I'll support you. It was my friend Earl, we call him EA, and of course my mom.
Yeah, my
mom was like, baby, whatever you want to do, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you give it 100%. Don't ask me to help you and you give it half-ass effort.
Exactly.
If you go all in, I'll go all in with you. So I'm like, I bet, let's do this. So once again, I started saving every single check for a year straight. I sacrificed a year of my life, or 1 year of not doing anything. Just make sure I save my money, save my money, save my money. So finally, okay, I'm ready. Went on YouTube. My mom helped me.
Wait a minute, you did what?
Went on YouTube.
Research.
Education
is so important.
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge is everything. It's paramount to entrepreneurs.
Yes.
It's paramount to students.
Mm-hmm.
It is paramount to the game of life.
Yes.
You have to research.
Yes, 100%. So I went on YouTube, I went on Google, I went on every search engine in the world, and I searched how to build a shed, how to build a building, how to build a house. And I took all that information. I went to Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
I brought the wood, I brought the cement, I brought the dirt, I brought the machines to level the ground out to make it even. And I came back here, and my mom, I have videos on my Instagram. If you scroll back, it's kind of like 6 years ago, you gotta scroll back.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were to scroll back to when I first started my IG, you would see the entire process. I literally built everything from the ground up. Laid the foundation, laid the walls, laid the mirrors, everything, the carpet, literally everything in here, my fingerprints on. The only thing I didn't do is electricity. I had to hire an electrician for that. But the door, I went to I don't know if you know what the community forklift is. I went to community forklift, bought the door, installed the door, all this stuff, everything.
That's the most amazing story.
Yeah.
The most amazing story by far. Outside of being able to tie where you are now. You're 33, I'm 34.
Mm-hmm.
So to tie this thing back into a childhood passion and steal from your mom to a space now where literally your income substantiates more than freedom because you have no overhead.
Exactly.
No overhead. And
Yeah.
the biggest thing about what I'm learning and evolving in this industry from my experience is understanding, okay, so how can we make money and minus the overhead?
Mm-hmm.
And that was something that has become a quest of mine now that I'm a brick and mortar owner myself.
Mm-hmm.
However, I pay rent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, so what if my business existed online?
Mm-hmm.
How can I still serve, give value,